July. We headed back up to one of our favourite properties up in the Ranges in New South Wales. We left after work last night, Friday night, about 6 o'clock. Had a bit of a disastrous trip. What should have been about a 5-hour drive ended up being 9 hour. We had a tyre absolutely explode and let go of it on us. We got about 3/4 way up one of the roads that gets us here to find that we couldn't cross the road because it was a creek that was flooded. And then on the way back we also had a flat tyre in one of our other tyres, so had to put 4 plugs in that and get it going. And yeah, we pulled in last night at the property at 3 o'clock in the morning, so we've only had about 2.5 hours sleep, but we're here to hunt. So no point staying in bed, so we're out here and we're going to go and have a look.
Picked up a good sized boar just with the naked eye, probably 2/3 of the way up on this ridge that's behind me here. And this is a ridge that I took a boar on 7 months ago when it came to within 20 metres of me, kind of thing. So we saw a really good boar on that same trip towards the end of the trip, but the wind kind of buggered us up and he was a good hog, so perhaps this is the same fella. We're going to introduce ourselves. Okay, so from up the top of the ridge, just up here to my right, we picked up a boar and we've started to pursue it just to see if it's worth chasing because it's just a bit far out with the binoculars. But we lost him there for a minute just as we were descending, and John's just noticed some kangaroos looking in that general area where we last saw the boar, and sure enough, they weren't too happy with the boar himself, so the roos gave the boar away. We picked him back up. We're probably half the distance, so we'll push on and see if we can catch up with him. Wind's coming from the east, and that boar's got that wind up his arse, and he's over 2 like little feeder creeks. I reckon if we head up here, get up to his elevation, and then hopefully our paths will intersect, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because that wind's pretty strong now, there's no point.
That's right behind him. Cut off around it. If we go up on that ridge, we'll get a good view anyway.
Righto. Well, clearly we found the arrow and there's blood on it from knock to point.
The hook?
Awesome. I think we got into about 40 metres of him the first time, but then he just sensed something wasn't right and he got to look straight at us, so he pushed it over the fence and into this thick stuff, so we just settled down for a bit, and our scent's been blowing pretty hard up the hill, and a couple of other better boars that spooked, and we're going to have a look at them in a moment. But then this fellow popped back out of the scrub, so we just took our time with him. The shot was probably 20 metres, and I had some rubbish just over his vitals, but I thought if I can just get to the right hand side of that rubbish, which would put the arrow a bit far back, but because of the angle of him, you know, the arrow's exited right on the shoulder there, so it's done immense damage. He probably travelled maybe 40 metres, found some rubbish to lie in, and died, and here he is. He's my first mountain boar off this property. I'm really happy. John got a cracker earlier this year, absolute thumper. Look, to me this is just as good. Mountain boars are hard to get and we work hard for them, and it's a lot of fun.